Yeah. Now this rap shit has been good to me. It pays my bills, keeps me in jewelry. Sometimes it's conflicts, cause it's usually a nigga trying to get back where he used to be.
Now I got to go and get disrespectful. All cause niggas ain't recognizing that I'm the one. Knowing if I see him and hop out, they gon' run. Clear whole gates, visualizing the outcome. Multiple lead showers, dozens of pretty flowers. Memories, tears, screams, and hollers for hours. Fucking cowards. Your bird brain should've stayed in college. Now you're in the war zone where niggas die with dollars. And what you get? Nothing but a moment of silence. An old lady screaming, stop the violence, here we go. Another typical video. Niggas screaming out of city that knows he's a hoe, really low. Take a look at you, then look at me. I'm a G, and you a Y-S-S-U-P. Or B-U-S-S-Y, it don't matter how you flip it. Rearrange it or move it, niggas die over music.
It's simple, ain't it? The D's trying to find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top, and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's simple, ain't it? The D's trying to find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top, and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's
There's a
simple,
little
ain't it?
story I would like to tell about a certain individual perpetrating like hell. Well, you seen him round imitating legends. Tough as hell on his records, but terrified of my presence. I'm tickled cause his career only lasts a couple seconds. Begging for attention, dropping a name in every sentence. A little slick punk from the other side of the water as the target intended for the slaughter. Sequoia lawyer, I get up on ya. Your enemies are rich. Man, think about it. You can't even control your bitch. These industry fucks don't want no drama. Nigga, respect me like an old timer, like old summer. I'ma keep my composure before I burn that nigga. Radio rapper, Howard Stern ass nigga. And I'ma be on top of you with or with no hit. Cause I'm so slick, that's the niggas you roll with.
It's simple, ain't it? The D's trying to find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top, and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's simple, ain't it? The D's trying to find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top, and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's simple, ain't it?
K views in 10 hours is a little more simple than you think. In fact, getting almost 100,000 views in 48 hours is much more simple than you think. If you want to learn how to maximize with your content on YouTube, hit me up because these things are more simple than you can ever imagine. For example, these conversations with celebrities didn't happen with me for no reason. So DM me right now or message me and let's do this. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Yo, welcome. Welcome to Showface News. You call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. We back again with another one. Gang, you already know it's the town versus everybody. I repeat, it's the town versus everybody. And all the way from Flushing, Queens, we got the one and only Sue Young. Stop playing, nigga. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, man. And that's word to Sue Young, nigga. That's word to Sue Young. Listen, man, we back with another one, gang. Look, so people been talking and saying what they've been saying since this incident happened, man. We already know about a good week and a half ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago, Gilly lost his firstborn son, Young Cheese, man, all the way from Philadelphia, man. All the way from Philly, man. Young Cheese, a known rapper out there. You know what I'm saying? One half of the group Mac and Cheese and all that, man. Look, so that happened. Very tragic loss. They had the funeral and everything. Gilly had the funeral and everything. Everything that you could do happened already, man. Whatever you could do for the passing of a child has happened already. Now, after all that, Gilly had his annual Gilly Fest, which is pretty much a celebration that he does kind of every year. You know, for his birthday, he had people perform. He had everybody out there. He had Meek Mill. He had who else was out there? Meek Mill. There was a lot of people out there, man. He also had damn, I can't remember the nigga's name. Sauce Walker. Sauce Walker was out there as well. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Eric Lewis in the chat. But look, so everybody was out there. So what I'm seeing right now is a lot of people talking about, look, Gilly sacrificed his son. How dare you go out there and celebrate having a Gilly Fest after your son passed away? People keep saying and making up nasty excuses, saying, oh, well, Gilly out here celebrating after his son passed. He's not really mad that, you know, his son is going. He's not really sad. He clearly sacrificed his son. See, the people who say that be the dirtiest, nastiest people, man. The reason they keep saying this is because they mad. You keep saying something and repeating something like you doing something good, like you doing everybody a justice by saying, oh, the nigga sacrificed his son. Are you giving somebody information? No. What you really trying to do is you trying to put another nigga down because you happy subconsciously that he lost his son, because you feel like he don't deserve what he got. You feel like this nigga has, you know, gotten all these riches or all this clout, all this success, and he don't deserve it. So now you happy the nigga's son died. So now you're giving false reasons as to why his son died to make it look like he a bad person, and you never met this nigga in your life. Sacrifice to who though? You understand what I'm saying? Sacrifice to who? Another thing I keep hearing is that it's his fault that his son died. Another ignorant statement, a foolish statement. You understand what I'm saying? These people are haters. These are hateful people. These are people who are never going to be successful, who are never going to have anything because they so nasty and negative and mad at the next man for eating because they mad that they can't eat. They mad because they ain't putting in enough work to eat. They mad because maybe they did put in enough work in the past, and now they mad because they don't want to put in more work and think the world owes them something. Understand? These are nasty, disgusting people who shouldn't even be, you know, entertained at all. And that's why I didn't put nobody comments up here. Nigga, I'm not giving nobody no type of recognition for the nasty things that they saying. Because it's stupid, it's ignorant. William says, first, finally caught you live. I dig the content and delivery, real, recognize real. Salute my G, St. Louis, real. Salute to the Lou. Salute to the Lou. I see you, gang. I see you. Eric Lewis says, you can still tell Gilly and still hurt about it. So you could clearly see the man hurt, man. The niggas got the audacity to say that the man is sacrificed his son and he can't celebrate his birthday. Like, nigga, who you? Who are you to be telling someone what they can and can't do after the passing of their son? The man got to make his bread. The man still has to feed his family. At the end of the day, this is a grown man, and as a grown man, life must go on. Regardless of how tough the situation is, you lost a parent, you lost a friend, you lost a child, life must go on. He still got to pay the bills. He still got to let his legacy proceed. He still has to do these things, champs. The man got a family. The man has to eat. The man is putting in that work still, even with the hurt and pain of losing his first son. You understand? Michael Children says, I champ, I blame it on Puffy. Salute. You funny. Listen, I'm sure some idiots are gonna blame it on Puffy, nigga. You know how niggas do. The first person to blame if a black person die in entertainment, the first person to point fingers at is Diddy, Puff, right? That's what niggas is gonna point at. That's who niggas is gonna point at. But niggas is nasty, bro. This is nasty hate. This hate is disgusting. This sacrifice. Sacrifice to who? Who is the sacrifice for? You can't prove these things. You don't even know this man, man. You don't know this man. You never seen this man in your life. You ain't gonna tell niggas, oh well, it was definitely a sacrifice. Like you informing niggas on someone. How you informing anybody on anything? Because you have zero proof of that happening, and you're saying it out of hate. When you hear people say these things, I want you to understand, subconsciously, whether they realize it or not, they are just haters. They hating, they mad. Oh, that nigga's successful. He shouldn't have been successful. That's why he lost his son. Yeah, he sacrificed him. Like, stop it. You're happy that nigga's son is gone, nigga. You're not sad. You don't feel for that man. You think he deserved to lose his son because you want him to lose everything he got because you ain't got it. So you're happy that the man lost his son. That's a W for you. That makes you feel better that the nigga lost his son. Or that anybody else that's successful loses a family member or loses a friend. You understand? These are facts. And it's been going on for years. And now niggas are just claiming all this nonsense, man. Crazy. It's the mark of the beast. Gilly Pop. Boy, I'm going to be honest with you, gang. What you're saying makes absolutely zero sense. It's the mark of the beast. Gilly pop bottles for cheese death. Nigga, people pop bottles for people's deaths every day, champ. I suggest you might want to, yo, champ, I'm going to keep it a G with you. You might want to go outside. Go outside, bro. Go outside. What you mean, niggas? Gilly pop bottles for cheese. Nigga, people pop bottles for people's death every single day. I don't know what you do for a living. I don't know if you go outside more, but you need to go outside more, nigga. Popping bottles is the mark of the beast for someone's death, nigga. What are you talking about, bro? This is what I be saying, man. This is what I be saying. This is nasty, bro. This is a nasty display. He popped bottles. What is, nigga? Everyone pops bottles. What's for people's deaths? What are you talking about? And since when are you not allowed to celebrate somebody's life? You understand what I'm saying? You're supposed to celebrate your people's lives, right? Because there's always a celebration of someone's life once they pass. So what are you talking about? He pop bottles, nigga. That's what everyone does. A lot of people do that. You feel me? Like, it has to stop somewhere, man. Like I said, subconsciously, don't let these bozos turn you into a hater, man. It's a hater's mentality. It's a nasty, stink, dirty mentality. It's a filthy mentality. You have to assume that people who talk like this just don't shower every day. They might be out of toothpaste. That's why they angry, champ. They've been squeezing that toothpaste. They've been trying to use that same little tiny drop of toothpaste that's in the tube. They've been squeezing it for dear life, champ. They've been squeezing that toothpaste like this. They've been going like this, trying to get that little thing of toothpaste out, and they can't get it out, champ. They didn't try to put water inside the toothpaste to make it soften up so it could be easier to squeeze out the toothpaste tube. But for some reason, it won't come out, champ. So now they mad. Now they go on these comment sections talking about niggas sacrifice their family and all that weird stuff. Like, you're mad, bro. Your life is a shambles, champ. Talk to someone who witnessed it firsthand. It's dirty, man. This is dirty behavior. All this he sacrificed, she sacrificed. When you gonna sacrifice to change your life, nigga? Your life ain't the best. You know what I'm saying? Niggas talking about who sacrificed what. When you ain't sacrificed nothing. You ain't did nothing. Talking about who sacrificed. You can't even sacrifice to make your life better. Ah, man. This is nasty work. Hold on, man. Yeah, this nasty work. Hey, look, man. This is nasty. I'm not arguing with nobody. I repeat, I'm not arguing with nobody. If you think that the man really sacrificed his son, that's weird, man. That's all I can say. I can say it's weird. I can say it's very distasteful, as well as lacking compassion on every level. You can clearly see that man is hurt, but y'all don't care that the man is hurt. Y'all kind of happy that the man is hurt to some degree. I've seen people say that it was good for Gilly, that Gilly deserved to lose his son. Think about it. These are people. This is what people are saying. Gilly deserved to lose his son. It's his fault. He's the reason he lost his son. Everything is not controllable. Everybody's gonna go eventually, man. Some things are just out of your control. There's nothing you can actually do to stop that. You dig? He's a grown man. His son's a grown man. Sometimes it's just wrong place, wrong time, man. Simple. Wrong place, wrong time. It happens. But man, to disrespect the man and shame the man and act like the man is sacrificing his kids is crazy. Like, you don't have any proof. You don't have any proof. It's disgusting. Yes, they're saying he deserved it. I've seen all types of comments. I've seen YouTubers say that he deserved to lose his son. I people say, "Oh, this is a wake up call for Gilly." Like, nigga, what? You're a bozo. How about your wake up call? niggas lives be in shambles, and they want to talk this nonsense. Niggas lives be in shambles, and they be hating subconsciously, trying to act like they giving somebody some real information when they really just talking out of hate. You know what I'm saying? That's all it be. We call it what it is. We're gonna call what it's called is hate. They're hating, they're mad, they stink. If I was as stink as you, maybe I'd be mad too. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, this is dirty. This is nasty work. And look, it's gonna continue to be what it is, man. We done seen about every celebrity death, every celebrity anything in regards to death. Somebody's gonna say, blood sacrifice, blood sacrifice, blood sacrifice. Blood sacrifice to who? You don't even know what a blood sacrifice is. And you're saying it's nonsense. Others trying to make it look like, he deserved it. He's the reason. Another ignorant statement. Just talking, just to talk. You don't have any reason behind what you're saying. Clever Chick says they have to stop saying people sacrificing. Sometimes in life, when something great happens, something life-shattering happens, nothing to do with sacrifice. It has absolute zero to do with sacrifice. What do people be talking about these rituals and whatnot? You don't even know what you're talking about. You're just saying anything out your mouth because you want to. Then they go to fools that be doing numbers and numerology, trying to add stuff up. Well, if I put Gilly, G is like the 7th alphabet, and I is the 18th alphabet. So if I add those up together, it equals Satan, champ. Like, niggas be on that type of time too. Gilly plus Satan equals Young Cheese, champ. Like, niggas be on that too. Another weird thing to do. Numerology. More nonsense. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear it. Let the man grieve. Let the man's son rest in peace without you criticizing and making up these lies because you want to be right so bad. It's a narcissistic act. It's an act of hate. People be upset. Niggas always want to be that person to act like they teaching somebody something. Oh yeah, I knew it was a blood sacrifice. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? What blood sacrifice are you talking about? People die, man. Sometimes people just die. You ever thought about it like that? People just die, man. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes people pass away. But salute to Gilly, man. Gilly still holding it down, trying to keep strong. Might not look the best on a mental level, but he trying to hold it down as best as he possibly could. So this is a very tragic loss for him and his family. And all people got to say about it is, sacrifice. Oh, look at what he's doing. He's doing a goddamn Gilly Fest. Why is he doing a Gilly Fest after his son passed away? Because the man should still be celebrating even though his son passed. Why he can't celebrate? Why he can't throw a party for himself? Why he can't, you know what I'm saying? People like, Gilly Fest. Why is he doing a Gilly Fest just proves that it was a sacrifice? Like, nigga, what are you talking about? That is dumb. That's not true. You sound insane. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty. It's nasty. Gilly Fest. Like, bro, yes, Gilly Fest. He's gonna have the Gilly Fest, bro. He had his son's funeral and etc. Now he's moving on. He's continuing with his program. He's continuing with his schedule. And yes, he had Gilly Fest set, so he's going to do the Gilly Fest as he did. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty that people are going out of their way to try to destroy a man for no reason. And I'm sure he's not even paying it no mind. But it's just disgusting to see how people are starting to say sacrifice this, sacrifice that. starting to say things like, oh, well, why is he doing the Gilly Fest and his son just passed? Because he had the Gilly Fest scheduled. Why else would he be doing it? This is coming from people who don't do anything with their lives. This is coming from people who don't do nothing. People who are lazy, stink, don't do nothing. And if they did do something, they still harping off something they used to do. And they're not doing nothing new. Not putting in no work, no pain, nothing. And wonder why they stuck in certain positions. You dig? Bozos stuck in certain positions and mad that a nigga like Gilly is successful when they not. You know what I'm saying? Focus on something that helps. You know what I'm saying? You dig? But it's nasty work, man. It's very nasty work. You know, people trying to act like they could control someone's life and tell them what to do and how to deal with grieving. Like, first and foremost, you don't get to tell nobody how they need to grieve, first and foremost. You don't tell nobody how they should be grieving about a situation, about the passing of their family members or friend or whatever the case may be. You're trying to tell people how they need to grieve. You don't get to tell nobody how they should be grieving. Who are you? Who made you the expert or the rule maker in grieving? There's no rules to grieving. People gonna grieve how they want to grieve. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, if he grieved this way, then that means that he was a sacrifice. That means he didn't really care about his son. Like, what are you talking about? You're chatting. You chatting. You just saying anything for no reason. You literally are just talking. You dig what I'm saying? But it's nasty work, like I said. It's a filthy, nasty internet we on. And people are gonna say people are gonna say the utmost foolish things that you could ever hear, including the most nastiest, you know, and selfish and uncompassionate things you ever gonna hear on the internet. It's nasty work, gang. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. But it is what it is, though, man. At the end of the day, it is what it is, man. What can you do but ignore foolishness and ignorance? You feel me? But hey, man, I need y'all to make sure y'all sharing the video, liking the video. We got more content on the way. But I don't want y'all to think the show is over, because the show is never over. It's never done. You dig what I'm saying? But all I want y'all to do right now is to stop playing, man. Please, stop playing. You already know the vibes. Let's get it.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.